Good morning, fellow traders. Today is Wednesday, July 31st here in the Philippines. It is 10:36 a.m. We're going to go ahead and get started. This quarter is really kicking off well. Let's see. The first pair we're going to talk about here is the British pound Aussie dollar. As you can see, the Aussie dollar is now getting weaker. Got little pitchforks forming here. You got your conversion line starting to point upward. Baseline pointing upward. That's in the daily. We got this nice green upward cloud forming as well. Let's go down to the 15. You see it just popped up and now it's starting to retrace a little. I wouldn't worry about that retracement too much because if you go out to the 1 hour, you'll see this upward trend is just starting. I see that Europe hasn't opened yet, so you want to wait till around 3 a.m. East Coast time or 9 a.m. England or Berlin time, that's fine as well. These are pre-market consider trades for you to consider before Europe opens, 3 a.m. East Coast time. So keep that in mind as well. All right, so we're gonna go to the next pair here. Aussie Swiss franc, Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Swiss franc has just broken the weekly cloud, the weekly downward cloud, as you can see here. So that is really something you want to look at there. Let's see, we already got the downward cloud forming here in the daily. Now the baseline and the conversion line is starting to bend downward. So that means the Swiss franc is also getting stronger against the Aussie dollar here. We'll go down to the 15 minute. You got your nice downward cloud forming there. Go out to the, I'm not going to go out to the 15 minutes here. I'm just going to go out to the bigger pictures because, like I said, we still got time before the Europe and Great Britain open. So right now, but you can see these downward clouds are forming. So this is really something you want to keep an eye on. You want to enter early, fine. If you want to wait, fine. But these are just considerations, trades for you to consider. All right, next is the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Same thing here. It is, it's Aussie dollar, US dollar. We got the downward cloud forming right there. Look, it just broke. It just broke that cloud. Solid bar break. Got your downward cloud forming. So this is something to look out for. We're gonna go to the 2 hour here. You got your nice solid downward 2 hour bar here. That cloud is forming as well. Nice trade to consider. Next is the Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Same thing. Aussie dollar across the board is getting weaker, and the yen is getting stronger. You can see that this 2 hour cloud here is forming. The upper cloud is starting to closed up, and now we're starting to form a downward cloud. And we had a little bit of rejection here, but I won't worry about that too much because I always look at the bigger picture. We can even go out to the 8 hour here and see what they're talking about. See, you got this big cloud that's formed already. This is a nice solid downward trend, especially now that the Aussie dollar is getting weaker and the yen is getting stronger. So, really nice trade to look at. All right, we got CAD JPY, the 1 hour chart. You can see the bigger picture is starting to go downward. Let's see, we're gonna go out to the 4 hour on this one. You got this big flat downward cloud that's forming. Yes, you have this upward bar in the previous 4 hours, but I always look at the bigger picture. You got that nice downward cloud forming. So another trade to look at. CAD Swiss franc, same thing. Swiss franc is getting stronger right now. We got an undecided candle. So previously it was getting stronger, but now things are changing. So that may be one you do not want to trade. So X mark on the CAD Swiss franc for now. All right, so now we got a Great British Pound JPY, which is next. As you can see in the daily here, it broke the cloud, but now we got an upward cloud. Basically, it's a fat undecided cloud. So if you want to wait till 3 a.m. when the market's open, you can. But from the looks of it, the yen is gonna get stronger here, and we got some room to run because this downward trend has just begun. Right now, yeah. So you got this upward cloud. I mean, this upward bar. But I said you always want to look at the bigger picture. This it's just broken that downward cloud, and it's about to break that. This went past the fractal, so we got another fractal that's gonna form. Got your conversion line just dipping into that cloud, baseline a little bit above the cloud, but they're both pointing downward. You got this downward cloud forming here. So as for me, if you're in this trade already short, I would consider holding. These are all trades to consider. Remember, all trades to consider. Consider. Use your own analysis and judgment. All trades to consider. Remember, nobody can tell you the future. If they try to say they can, they're lying to you. All right, we got USD JPY here. USD JPY cloud is starting to form. This is another downward trend. Right now, we're in undecided territory. But as for me, from my trading experience, I strongly believe it's going to go down a little bit more. So something to consider. Lastly, Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Bigger picture here, we got a downward cloud forming. It's already past the last downward fractal. So this downward cloud is just forming. Like I said, you can wait, but as for me, I was I'm short this, and I'm just holding on short right now because from experience, I strongly believe this is going to go down, but I don't know. Who knows? So always use proper risk management. Always remember, nobody can tell you the future. So use risk management and good luck trading. And hope you have a profitable rest of the week. Talk to you later.